So there's two different plans here. One plan is to win in the endgame, and one is to win with an attack. So if you're trying to win in the endgame, what move would you play right here? Well, you play this, and why?
But I think end games are like what old people do because they just like, these upper pieces are too many to keep track of. I know, I'll just get rid of a few and then use a few remainders for the end game.
No, it's not an old people's strategy to play for the end game, okay? So the idea is you trade off pieces, right? And then you get to a spot where it's like simplified, and then you can like push pawns and stuff like that. I've never had someone say that before. It would look something like this. You go takes, take, but you could go like maybe here and then like this grabs. And then since you've won a pawn, you could maybe go, let's say here takes, this. And now you have like a pawn majority along this side over here. And so you could create a pass pawn this way. So it'd be quite a struggle, but it's definitely possible to win in the endgame that way. All right, in the game you go like this, which is the alternative way to do it. So you can take the queen and go for the endgame. When you go this move, you're kind of declaring a different intention. You're gonna win the game with an attack, which is probably the right call right here, since you have plans to do so with a possible attack on the king. So after right here, they go king to h8. This is a pretty good move. How could you continue the attack here? Are you gonna be able to do it with just the queen and the bishop alone?
No, the rooks.
So how do you get the rooks involved?
Move your pawns up.
So how would you follow up with this? Let's say they go here. Now what?
Rook to f3.
Yes, rook f3. And then let's say they go here.
Rook to g3 then.
Yeah, rook g3. There you go. And now it's over like this. And then now the rook's nice and active along the g file. In the game here, you go bishop to d5. They move this one over. Then you get another pawn. Yeah, you take this one, but at a bit of a cost. So this bishop is a bit kind of lonely out here. It's only got the queen defending it, and it's surrounded by a bunch of mean looking rooks and queens and knights and kings. You'd be losing a bishop right here. So what would have been a better way to take the pawn on f7?
The queen?
The queen, yes. Dun, 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 dun. We lost our queen, but it's okay. We can take back like this. And so now you've traded away queens. You're that much closer to the end game, so that's good. And then you want a pawn in a safe way. So when you take with the bishop, though, this doesn't give them the chance to win this guy back. So that's why you shouldn't take him with the bishop and instead take him there. After right here, they go rook to g5. So after right here, in anticipation of this hungry hippo rook coming down like this, instead of going to f3, where do you think you should have moved the queen instead on top of the bishop?
Queen to e6.
Queen e6. Yeah, big difference. Yeah.